You guys doing? Happy 2023. Hope it's starting off amazing for you guys. As I said, I am back on Planet Cyrene in the Entropia universe. If you have not been to that planet, I would highly recommend you check it out. It's freaking amazing, just so you know. Um, Today we got lots of plans. Basically, kick some butt. I'm going to show you around the planet. It'll be very exciting, I hope. And after that, we're going to hunt, mine, and so on. So, right off the bat, I'm going to talk to you about these missions up here. These are the crafty mining missions and stuff like that. These are absolutely worth doing as dailies. See, mine Zorn, mine yellow, mine the Casinite blue, and this iridium, which you want that iridium. I'm gonna let you know. See, we'll get one pack or no, 10 pack in mining right there. We get 40 pack. No, we get 8 pack in prospecting right there. That'll be good. We get 8 pack right there. 4 pack right there. We're gonna grab all this stuff likely. And on top of that, we're going to be stacking it. If you see right up here, well, I'll show you in a second. There's additional missions in which we're able to stack onto that. Now, I already have done some of these crafting missions, and so they're back open. The rest of them I'll show you real quick. Go in here, mission lines. As you see, there's a whole bunch of those. Empowered cube, that's going to get you an arc badge, some manufacturer electronics. That's the Cyrene acid armor plate. That's a good one to do. That'll get you armor technology skill. There's one that'll get you your tailoring skill. This also will get you some more tailoring skill. That's going to get you your manufacturer weapons. That's the one we never miss, guys. This is going to get you some metal engineering and some more armor, along with, of course, some more manufactured mechanical. And so, good variety of specialized skills here on Cyrene, to be honest. Now, real quick, I'm going to shoot over to this other place so we can make sure I have all of the important daily slash faction badge missions. Now, I've covered faction badges in other videos and stuff. They give you access to increasing amounts of missions, plus the ability to upgrade the armor here and the Imperium plates. Here, once you get to 200 on faction badges, you open up these crafting missions right here, right? You see what I'm saying? And these are different ones. These are also going to give you some crafty stuff, and they're also going to give you a faction badge. Here's the mining one. We always take the mining one. You had to find 3 claims in these mining ones. Not a big deal. 3 claims is not that much harder to find than 1 claim. You know what I'm saying? So then what happens is we run back over here. I don't have the stuff on me likely to craft everything for this. It looks like Luna and everybody's here. I swear, I just legitimately saw everybody here on Tolan or Tule Lawn just shortly. Guys, I beat myself to the wrong place. I'm going to show you stuff in here, and I'm going to show you a secret in here, and then I'm going to tell you guys this because I've got permission to show you it from the person that showed me it. And then we're going to hope that they don't change it and stuff like that because sometimes I show you guys a secret, and then shortly after, they decide that they're gonna fix that secret. I don't want to walk; it takes too long. I got turned around, guys. Hate it when that happens. Sometimes I'll try to just ollie-oop over this stuff, but sometimes that's just a bigger hassle than you know what I'm saying. I should have went up that way though. We're gonna be collecting a bunch of this stuff right here anyway, right off the bat. Oh, I don't need to view information. I already know what's up with that. Okay. So one, we're gonna make something specific to this planet. Then we're gonna also mine the stuff for the thing I'm gonna make after that too. Um, this is one of the items we do need to make is this dyer. I'm not going to make it with the intention of using it, so I'm not using my metal residue. I will let you guys know these jagged teeth go at that percentage of markup. The Cassinite at this percentage. Most of the time, we farm our own jagged teeth because they drop off of mobs like the Arret and stuff like that, in which the Arret is amazing for skilling. Now, if you'll notice, we didn't succeed there. We don't actually have the thing, so not get overly. Okay, we just succeeded. We have it. Bang. Let's see, what else did they want us to make? Cube metal, probably enhancement stuff. I'm not sure on that. These take daily tokens, by the way, to make these, so that's one of those things you have to consider in that. Oh yeah, that was one of our missions for the day. I'm gonna look at what other missions we should do here, but I think you get the gist that the specialized missions for your crafty stuff, a lot of them are right here. Oh, this is what we are tracking for sure. I'm gonna get this out of here because we already did it, and that out of here. We're gonna collect them in the same spot. I am trying to make sure that we take care of getting our tailoring up this year. I might make a cold plate too, honestly, guys. Okay, go back in there with this. This with the intention of what we know we're making at this point, guys. Okay, Cyrene, embossed shirt, and a patterned shirt, huh? Not work pattern. Oh, it has to be this one that I've already worked up a little bit. So I hunt dyer. Hey, how are you doing, man? These are amazing to hunt. I'm gonna buy this big batch. I don't even care about it because we're gonna be on this planet for a while. And so I'm cool with the fact that we just bought those at those. I know hides are gonna be overly priced on this planet, probably a little bit. Not enough that I care though, guys. So hope you're having a great day. I know that you're on this planet too. Okay, so first one, we got to get one of these pattern shirts out of the way. We're not making it for anything but throwing into TT because we just want the skill. Boom, right like that. That's awesome. Okay, then we need an embossed shirt. Oh, look at all this crap we need, guys. Holy crap. Want to see if anybody's got... Oh, somebody has some of these for sale. Guys, I don't want to make any myself right now. Oh, that's awesome. Can I tell you, shockingly enough, when I landed on planet, I HOF'd, guys. Okay, so there are no cube empowered loops, and I'm not gonna pay that much. So I'm gonna make my own of that stuff later on. So we're gonna not finish that one until later. I'll come back to that. We'll throw all of our stuff in here though. I don't know why I have these. Sorry, guys. This stuff does go in there, though. We're going to need all that later on. Don't worry. I was doing EP runs earlier, which, by the way, look at this sexiness. I know that's not a bad amount of ped right there on an EP run that did really well anyway, and so happy about that. Oh, that's pimp. What am I looking for here? Okay. Well, I forgot what I was looking for over there. Sorry about that, you guys. That's always awesome when you're actually up and doing really well. I came with a lot of weapons, honestly, guys. We probably don't need them all. I'm trying to find that one we just made. Yeah, okay. Pure noble set. The other thing we're going to need today, oh, that is pimp. Well, thank you, man. I'm going to tell you, if you be positive, things just go better in your own world anyway. It's just how it works. I don't make the rules. Just I'm very I know that they're real. Okay, so what we're making today, check this out. We're going to be making one of these Athena amplifiers. Now you notice we're back on Cyrene. Oh, I totally have one on me. Are you on this planet? Or would you like me to make a brand new one? Watch this stuff, guys. We're on this planet. I just bought a bunch of stuff for doing this too. I have one on me, but besides that, this is the planet we make these on. Where is this baby? Uh, we'll just make it where. Okay, I already had some basic targeting chips, but these guys will sell me some more. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, we use these up. I think I won this auction too the other day. Oh, see, I already had 5. You guys, yeah, why not, right? We're on Cyrene, and so it's literally easy to do. This is the planet to. Plus, I have the other one on me, right? So whichever one's better is the one I'll hook you up with. See, we have the stuff to make that many. Now, see, here's the deal, guys. I don't use metal residue on these because you're able to just repair these because it's a permanent thing. And so, oh, yeah, you have to know where to get them kind of. They're hard to get. Um, and you have to grind for a while to get them. It's okay. I'll show you guys where to hunt for those. See how we're getting the basic targeting chip back? I don't care about this other crap. Boom, there's our gun. I know. Isn't that always exciting, you guys? You think we should just make another just because that's so fun to do? Okay, I agree. See, wasn't that fun? I'm freaking. I'm gonna stop right there so we don't get wild with stuff. I don't want to be too wild right there. But I'm gonna tell you, out of weapons to make, I love those freaking guns. I won't even pretend. It's like my favorite weapon to make because it's just instant boom. Okay, so now we have multiple rifles for you to pick from. Are you on this planet, by the way? And it's okay if you're not. I'll just have to bring it to you tonight. But I'll show you the stats on them right now. This is 120 over blah, blah, blah. Let's look. Oh, okay. Well, then that makes it really easy to bring it to you. I should have another one right in here. Uh, Okay, so that makes it super easy. We just bring you one of the 120s. Okay. Come into the to the location you're at right now. Wait, am I at Supply Depot? Oh, right there. Okay, good. Now I know where I am. I'm gonna make something else in a second. It's not gonna do any fancy stuff like that, but it's still gonna be cool. Yep, that's it. Not as cool though, but I'm gonna make a mining probe, which I absolutely believe is awesome to use. Wait, what's your avatar name? Is that your avatar name? Hey, how are you doing, man? I don't know how you make it do that. Good, okay. I just like to verify I'm about to connect with the right person and not accidentally handing the wrong stuff to the wrong person. Make sure what we got here. So 120, yeah. Oh, I was about to drop it in chat, guys, which is not an effective way to transfer weapons to people. I hope that works so good for you, dude. My A didn't appear in the right place. It's always awkward when you're online and everybody can see. I don't do a lot of typos with spelling. Oh, it's super fun weapon. I still use one. Oh, I should just collect the stuff while we're here, guys. I use that exact gun just for the record. Like, that's why mine's down here. Check this out though, you guys. Mine is almost. Hey, thank you very much, man, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Mine's straight up. It's gonna be on its way to tier 5 soon. Well, it's on its way to tier 5, man. And that's where I don't know what happens then, but I'm super excited about it. See how we got electronic equipment right there? I don't know if I really need that much right this second. I do a lot of electronic crafting, so it's probably a good idea, you know. Okay, so where are we? I need these things out of my way always. I don't know if you guys had the same situation with those blocking your ability to get to places, but I do all the time. Like where you're trying to teleport back to a place that you just did finish the mission, but unfortunately the thing is in the way. And see how we easily went and collected up some points? I don't know if you guys know how valuable tailoring skill is, but it's not like a normal. Oh, thunderstorms do knock out the. Yeah, your internet will go down fast as crap with the thunderstorm, man. But I'm gonna let you guys know. Yeah, those are straight pimp guns. Okay, so this is what we're doing now. Athena 2. I'm gonna show you what it does. The reason I prefer Athenas, and I'll show you up higher, but I'm not qualified to make them. I just make sure to collect them. Um, because eventually, when I do make these, it's gonna be pimping. Sorry, guys, furniture's the wrong zone. Okay, so there's the Athena one. It has stuff you can find. I think you have to get most of this Athena 1 stuff from Arcadia, to be honest. Pretty sure that's where I was getting my Werrex from at one point. But I could be wrong on that, so don't quote me totally a million percent on that. Now, when you jump up to the Athena 2, it's all stuff from here on Cyrene, pretty much. It is all stuff up from Cyrene. 82 ped. You've got a pretty good yield bonus. You know what I mean? It's 3, so it's not massive, but you're going to have a slightly higher hit than normal, right? So it's perfect for these mining missions on this planet where all they want you to do is get over a certain ped amount, and I think that's 40 peck or something like that. But on top of that, you get the 4% skill gain from mining. I know, right? That seems exciting. Now, I'll show you why I keep saving these anytime I do get them. You've got your tier 7 one, right? Now this is insanity, guys. I'm gonna click it off that. I don't know what people are gonna be talking about there. It always stresses me out. That is 16 magnitude jump on that. That's nice, right? But look at that. That's an 8% gain. These are a little bit bigger though. That's a 200 pet item. And then you got your tier 8 one. This is beast. Okay. See what I'm saying? And so that's the long-term goal on that, is to get up to where I'm making those and using them, just for the record. I mean, not every day, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's the kind of thing that like you are kicking a spot for a while, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to come up with a specific reason why I need a tier 8 Athena amp, but it's gonna be a good reason at the time, and I'm hoping it works out well. Obviously, I've never had that power in my hands, but these are awesome. And see how we didn't use near all of our metal residues, so we got a good kickback there. Um, that's the nice thing. I love these things, by the way. I'm gonna deposit the rest of this stuff back here. Most of what I'm throwing this down here. Most of what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be able to do with minimal force. Before I left Tolan, Tolan, Toulon. Man, I'm horrible with names, guys. People names that bad too. I did craft this. I'll show you this. I'm gonna burn that up today for sure. That's a fact. We're gonna just burn it up. So I'm gonna move this baby over here. I know you guys are always like, your thing's so crowded. Well, when this is burned up, I will delete it off there. Um, Outside of that, we'll be using Mind Force and such. Oh, 1 second. I put that in a bad spot. I didn't realize stuff was gonna appear back in there. Okay, everybody feeling we're good on everything, more or less? Trying to think if we need anything. Nah. Okay, so we're gonna go kill some stuff. I'm gonna put on this armor, which is my robot hunting armor. I'm not really gonna hunt robots this time though. Thinking of what we should hunt. Let's... I'm thinking we appear down here. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so this could go well, this could go bad. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm gonna compress this stuff down. Okay, that's probably good. Now we're gonna need more Mind Force stuff. There's a high likelihood I'm gonna need to throw some bigger blasts down on this stuff. Okay, now we're ready to do stuff. First, we're gonna start out with this twin Sammy sword. I don't think I actually grabbed any loot pills. We're gonna definitely want those. My mustache keeps tickling my nose like crazy. It's wild. We'll just cross our fingers and hope that stops. Somehow I was forgetting where loot pills are. So these guys hit a little bit hard. I'm going to try to get a little ways away before I start pounding on this guy. Anybody that wants to join, by the way, you're more than welcome to. I'm not necessarily a pro animal hunter. I'm okay on skill, guys, but we're in the zone. Okay. Now, if we have to, I'm gonna see. There's two of them too close, guys. This is gonna be a situation where I'm gonna drop fireballs on them for a second. I'm gonna get that little guy out of the way, actually. Oh, I should just use the sword on these guys. These guys are probably the ideal thing to chop down. Hold on, check the sword stuff out. That's not bad damage. That's kind of a good sword. For these little guys, we'll probably use the sword, and then we'll throw fireballs at other dudes. I'm trying to beef up my strength on my guy this year, guys. And so, it's not a... These guys are fun to hunt. Sometimes they'll drop rhino beetle armor. And so, that's not bad, stat-wise and stuff. It looks pretty impressive. Compared to some armors especially. Okay, let's just switch to fireballs on these guys. Oh wait, I have this. Switch to this. I have an L25. Let's burn up all these swords, guys. We'll just be burning swords. I really like this mob too. But this is one of the mobs that I think makes sense as a mount. You know what I mean? And should have a massive carry capacity. Because if you scan them, they're beast. I'm going to actually see how bad this is in comparison, this twin. What's their seconds in damage difference? Only 0.6. Yeah, that's not horrible, guys. That's similar-ish. I'll burn up both these swords. By the way, I am going to have new art on that wall behind me this year. In fact, really soon. Check this out. I'll show you this while I'm killing this dude. I got to figure out where it is. So, basically, I have a pineapple thing. Okay. So, I have a pineapple here. And this pineapple, which is wood, it's going to, of course, be painted cooler. It will be on that wall very soon. That's exciting. I'm going to be using glow-in-the-dark black light receptive paint, though. And it's not going to be natural looking probably at all. So we're not going for an artistic realist thing. And if you guys are expecting Picasso type stuff to be behind me, we're just going for fun stuff. Okay, guys? Not any of that other stuff. Nah, just fun. I'm going to do some pour paintings though. Those look fancy as heck always. But I much more enjoy fun art than yeah. I'm not attempting to make money as an artist. I'm attempting to have fun stuff on my wall. Yeah, that's what I'm taking. Yeah, it is very subjective and it changes. Somebody in a few years could absolutely think we were morons for somebody who we thought was just absolutely brilliant in our time period. And in a few years, a different generation could subjectively be like, oh, they were just too unevolved artistically to understand or appreciate this or whatever art. Um, I believe that there are truly profound artists, so I'm not trying to diss anybody because there are people that have profound skill. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever looked at MC Escher. That guy's a beast. That guy, like, straight up, you can look at his art, and art's subjective, but sometimes you know when you're looking at skill. You know what I'm saying? That was a really good hit, by the way, right there. And that guy's art is, yeah, it's weird how that stuff works. Yeah, it's different for sure. I'm not super artistic, but I believe it's super beneficial for people um, to indulge their artistic and creative part of their brain anyway, even if you're not artistic. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think the vice versa, the people that are super artistic should probably exercise their analytical part of their brain also, you know. But, you know, everybody's their own, you know, self though, so. But yeah, if you have a kid, hey, thank you very much, Bella. You're awesome. I hope you're having a great day, by the way. Kicking some butt. So if you guys don't follow Bella, Bella streams the crap out of this, especially Entropia, and is a beast level healer. Like, legitimately. It's going good. I mean, like, we got a couple good ones. I don't use a loot nanny. So, basically, I feel it's going good. I'm having some fun. I got a hit that was worth some amount of money or ped. Um, I feel the mojo's going good. When I landed, the first probe I dropped the other day, though, was hilariously enough a HOF. In fact, I had to send it to a dude, one of my buddies. Jeez. I sent a lot of messages, obviously. I was AFK crafting, that's true. But see this? I had to tell him because I was like, WTF. So my first probe that I dropped when I landed on planet was 186 pad deposit a yellow crystal. That's right. That's insane, huh? And so that's how I felt the year was set in good mojo style anyway, right off the bat. By the way, I hope you guys are all ready to have a kick butt year. And Bella, at one point, I'm gonna have to find out how much we charge, like how much I pay you to heal me. I'd like to actually pick a day where I was going to intentionally pick a fight with something I probably shouldn't, but I'd like to have backup. And I'm pretty sure I've watched you keep yourself alive while fighting almost everything in this game. So, my assumption is that basically my ability to die with you saving me is on the low scale. But what I didn't know is if we wanted to turn that into a kind of event where I pick some kind of animal. I know that you can technically kill everything on the planet already. But for most of the rest of us, we're going to pretty much need a group. Or to hire a Bella. That is always an option, guys. Ah, I'm going to just tell you. Can I copy this? I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to put this here so you guys can see it. This is who I'm talking about. Bella EU. So, if you guys see that, you guys should not only follow her on Twitch. I think you have a YouTube too, don't you? Or are you not on YouTube yet? But she's a beast. And that's okay. So everybody's broke after Mayhem. Mayhem was brutal on people. Oh, okay. So on Twitch. But she is almost always on Cyrene. Flat out. You should be YouTubing, I'm telling you. You just got to be careful with everything you have or mute out any sound. And not discuss a bunch of stuff. Like, I don't know. It's very complicated. It's going to be an epic year. Where are you at in that Zinchi Psyche Master mission? Because I finished it off. And if you're going to get through it soon, we could do this summon on the Wraith, whatever it is. And just get a bunch of people to come to kill the Wraith. Oh, good idea. Are you upgrading your PC pre the move to, what is it called? Unreal Engine 5? Oh, I would do the Lazadol in 1 week. 100%. Yeah, Unreal Engine 5. That's going to be exciting. I'm going to be on this planet for like a good chunk of the year because basically um I'm going to basically be doing arc badges and skilling and stuff. And then honestly after that, guys, I think we're going to go clear the crap out of Arcadia. So I haven't done Arcadia, a lot of it. Oh, good to know. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to go find out everything that gives badges. I just want to make it to 900 at the end of this year. And then the goal is that because I don't have much of Codex done on any of Arcadia, and I don't have most of the mining missions and stuff like that worked up. Arcadia is like um, I don't even know how to phrase it that doesn't sound inappropriate. Basically, it's virgin territory almost for me. Yeah, I've went and I messed around. I've done a few things. But the amount of just easy, low-lying skills and codexes and stuff like that that are on that planet compared to any other is way, way different for me right now. And so unless they're going to codex Rocktopia, which I don't see them doing right now, I wish they would. That planet technically has the highest level of, hey, you haven't done this, you haven't done this for me right now. And so I want to finish up a whole bunch of big goals before I go there. But if you think about it, Arcadia is actually not designed for massively high level characters. Um, and so the amount of mid-level things that you can codex on Arcadia is actually pretty freaking high. They have robots and stuff like that there. And so what I would like to do is work through all of the codexes for the robots on this planet, at least. And then go to Arcadia and take out all of the low-lying fruit type stuff. You know, like where you can just go in and mob up 5 different codex hits and claim your attribute. Because that's the thing. Attributes to me are more valuable than anything. I like the skills and stuff like that, but you can kind of buy skills. Oh, I love that. Nah, um, the shops in Celestial Quarry and stuff like that, the little booths and stuff are done well. There's some other weird places. So can I tell you one time I actually made a bunch of money just kind of poking my nose around Arcadia, and I don't know what had happened, but somebody in their shop had a whole big stack of explosive projectile recycler blueprints, but they were one decimal the wrong direction. So I don't know if like at one point they had got them before they had went up in price point or something like that. I mean, you know what I mean? You never know what the deal was. But it was like a massive return from buying something out of a shop. And I automatically was like, boom. Oh, yeah, it was weird. And so I don't know what went wrong. I assume maybe they weren't paying attention when they posted it or something. But it was super profitable to me. And so some planets have shop stuff that is worth buying, guys. Like you can like, cause you know how the auction house the price moves a lot, and so maybe some guy made a thing like 6 months ago and threw it in his shop and stuff like that, but the price might have went up, and so sometimes you can make ped going around and looking at what's in shops and being like, oh, um, that's not even the right price anymore. Or maybe they just feel that they have that good a competitive advantage. I have some things that I feel I do pretty good on crafting that I technically am selling them under what you would consider the normal market price, but they're still at profit. You know what I'm saying? Guys, are we cutting through this little 80 ped sword pretty fast, right? I would say so. I'm okay with that. That's definitely not 80 ped though. Let's see, look. Okay, 30. Maybe we'll count that as an extra 10, 40. Yeah, 50. Yeah, no, I don't think I don't think we're doing that good on returns with the sword right now. What did I calculate that up at? It's okay. We'll be fine, but oh, crap. Yeah, that is the other thing. There's some stuff that I found in shops that was stuff that, and I found deeds for things in shops before where like the dude that owns the shop owns several other items that they're valuable locations though. And I've been like, oh man, like straight up. One day I'm gonna own some location, guys. But it's not gonna be because I'm attempting to return money in a principle. I mean, like I would figure that you could get a break even at some point on a location. But in all honesty, attempting to like get rich on a couple locations in a video game is gonna be a lot of work. What you could do though is make a marginal profit stream probably flow in from it. Your break even point, I don't know how far out that would be. Probably be really based on how well you do a whole lot of marketing and other things. Guys, I better pay attention to stuff. You see how we weren't paying attention? I'm just burning these swords out. They'll burn out really fast. They don't last long. Oh, and this is empty, so we'll just drop that. It is interesting how many things would cost a house, huh? When I first started play, oh, look at that crap. So that took care of that sword right there. Ah, see, this is what I'm saying. The positive, the mojo crap, guys. We're at 4 million% mojo for the year. I'm just saying, I don't even know how big a year this is gonna be, but if you're thinking about doing something, do it. Like, I don't even know what you're thinking about doing, but why not, right? You never know. I agree. I really like this mob, though. I'm gonna tell you, they need to have these guys tameable, though, and they need to be mounts. I think that they'd be a pimp mount. I don't know why they didn't go that way with a couple things. Like, even some, maybe a couple big creatures that are like sky mounts. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I agree. So if I could buy a planet, especially if you could conceptually be involved in its development stuff, I would probably want a much more complicated, darker go of things though. I'd take a moon actually. And I'm not trying to be silly, but a moon. So I don't know what I would do with my moon. So I like some steampunk punk stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like a big into the steampunk like genre, but I do like some of the steampunk aspects to some of the genres of stuff. And then honestly, you know the genre that I've always really liked, and it's mostly in Japan anime and stuff like that, is you know where the whole of humanity is basically like in layer upon layer of encrusted, deteriorated, basically almost like the underdark of like an industrial manufacturing wasteland of just building upon building upon building type stuff. I think that those kind of worlds post-apocalyptically are a fascinating playground. You know what I'm saying? Where you just have it where the deeper and deeper within the core of the planet you get, the worse and more dangerous it is. Like a traditional dungeon delve. So the planet's surface wouldn't have to be that big, but the volume of the surface would be probably pretty large, you know what I'm saying? Because of the just you'd be going into the ground instead of I think that would be fun. Where it was much more of an explorable situation and you would have to find your way to specific teleporters and stations in there. So they go and throw out a planet just like that real quick. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You know what? They have a wasteland area, but it's not like what I'm talking about. No. No, honestly, I would have to think of a Japan anime that really is close to it. And the only one I can think of is. I can't think of its name, actually, guys, is the sad part. So, that one nuclear area in Rocktopia is an industrial city. But imagine if, like, there was no break in the industrial complex. Like, it's just industrial yard layer after layer in which there is no actual, like, surface except, like, the upper surface layer. And, like, maybe, like, so much more, I don't know how to explain it, honestly, guys. My explaining powers are failing me today. Apologize for that. Um, more industrialized by a large degree. To where like basically almost all layers would be a labyrinth to the next layer and stuff like that. Not like skyscrapers in wasteland and stuff, but imagine like a industrial surface wasteland that led into ever deeper, more complex layers in which there was a variety of mobs, including some random spawnings that would definitely want to kill you. You need random spawns in places like that, so nobody's for all the way sure what exactly is going to get them. This planet has an apocalyptic zone, by the way, just in case you're wondering, which is much like the one on Rocktopia. And so I'm not against what they did and stuff, guys. If I had a planet, I would probably have the whole surface be a toxic wasteland and more set up for vehicle to vehicle combat. And then I would have little entrance areas, nodes around the planet. And most of my player explorable area would be internally in the planet. You know what I'm saying? And then I'd probably have sky cities and dirigibles above the surface. Whole surface, though, the main surface would probably be PvP. Not that I'm a jerk, but you know what I'm saying. So you could be shot down and stuff. And do you know, guys, that there's tanks and stuff in this game? Nobody uses them. So that'd be the other aspect. My planet would probably kick out an award to the top PvP type stuff, vehicle and player wise, for surface kills each month. I feel if you have a good planet, a percentage of your stuff can go towards that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna buy a planet, guys. This second. We don't know what's gonna happen this year, though. I bought a lottery ticket last year, guys. That one day we were talking about it. It was at some ridiculous amount. We're like, psh, man, we could buy. I mean, I know those are realistically not gonna win, but if it happened, think about what we could do. I know a lot of people would be like, you would really spend lottery money in Entropia? Yeah, not all of it, but some, yes. And I don't see that being a major at all. Look at this, cutting this guy down. Maybe if we ended up winning, I might buy another lottery ticket this year, guys. Who knows, right? But if we win, we buy Brocktopia, and then we do something with it, like big time. I don't know, somebody's gonna have to know stuff about the computer part of that stuff. I don't really know. I just know about what sounds like it would be fun. And if a planet had much more active activity stuff, I think it would be a good direction. Isn't this a fun mob though? I should probably break off on it so we can get some of the mining done and the other stuff, which is probably also important. I just was trying to use up these swords. And I'll show you guys my mining run, which is kind of, it's going to be ridiculous. On top of that, you know that iridium that we get that's also used in these machines and stuff like that? It's usually overly marked up, and that's because nobody knows where to just go get it. It's actually really easy to get, you guys. If you're ever on this planet, don't ever be like, oh, I'm gonna have. I paid a bunch just because I didn't care earlier. Oh, look at that. We got a whole crapload there too. 40 ped right there, and that's not even. But the reality is, we'll dominate on the mining. I think I already have an actual amp on it right now. Yeah. Oh, see, it's dead. That amp's dead, guys. We'll detach that attachment. That's why we build new amps. Okay, so the mining tool I'm going to be using today is a Ziplex Z20. Honestly, I'm going to move up to a bigger tool. As you can see, anybody can use these babies. 5th level pretty much. goes super deep. Oh, I've had that happen. I needed this terrestrial gland. And honestly, I'm in that same situation because I actually don't know why I need it. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop one bomb right here. This isn't an area I normally do mine. I'm going to take us to the area we mine. Normally, I hit right through there. So that's 5 value small in Listerium. Honestly, guys, I'm going to use the Listerium. I'll show you where this is real quick. Right here. You can get some stuff out in that forest out there. I'll show you it in a second. The one by that guy's. I'm going to show you that forest anyway, guys. And I'd like to tell you, you can get a whole bunch of pink and purple paint, like the dye, out there. That's where you get a bunch of it. One time I was sitting on this planet hunting for a long time. And I don't remember how big of a stack I saved up. It's pretty big though. Oh, that's pimp. Yeah, if you get yeah. A 13 Listerium on Risen Island is pretty good. Especially on that. I'm not messing with those guys. By the way, some of those out there are not just a little level. And I'm not sure what we need to take the big ones out. Maybe I'll ride out there and I'll show you the big ones in a second. So you got these littler guys in here. And this is why this is a really good hunting spot over here for doing this kind of stuff. But on top of that, you got these puny Meng Chow Changs, something. They're pretty good. I've dropped probes out in here, but it's not part of my standard mining run. And so I wasn't going to drop probes there today. By the way, there's a mission that you can get here called In Hammer You Trust, or We Trust. It's a good mission, guys. It's from this dude over here, I believe. Run around here. Maybe they moved him. There was a guy over here at one point that had a mission. I don't know what happened to him, guys. Okay, first place we're going to hit is this strip through here. We're likely going to get some caseonite and stuff like that. That's a good thing to get. We use that in our guns and stuff. I'll probably get us another 100 pet in mining probes just in case, guys. Oh, that's the wrong amount. Yeah, that's good. Now I'll show you this stuff. Over here's some kind of like area where you can piss off a bunch of stuff. I don't do that one. I went in there and mined. If you drop a probe, sometimes you get stuff in here. I'll show you this. That's the only reason I've ever triggered this thing, is because I've accidentally got materials in there, and then I was like, oh, I gotta go get them. I'll drop it right here. Doesn't mean we're gonna get them this time. But we did. We got materials. But over here. 6 modest. That's not bad. Willie's is not on our quest list for materials we're supposed to get though, you guys, at all. It's a good stone to get, but like not what we're trying for. By the way, I do want to show you guys this so you guys see. This thing is epic. I mean, not epic, but 593 is pretty good in the ground. I'm going to show you the area where I do a lot of my robot hunting. A lot of people like the littler robots. I like both the little ones that are at the little hunting zone that they moved over. Like, I think they have it right here now. Um, or somewhere near there. I'll find it in a second. We'll find it. But basically, there's robots over here that are excellent too. I like the ones over here. I do hunt the littler ones, and I scan the littler ones. So, like, I don't know if you guys know about, well, robotology is what they have. Oh, I like the sky shatters and the spiders. But the skill that we really try to build up when we're on this planet is, let me get back here. Boom, find it. See this robotology? You only get robotology by scanning robots once you get to a specific level. And so I've been trying to slowly build up our. I'm going to drop a probe. Sorry, guys. I got distracted. I've been trying to slowly build up our robotology, but in a lot of cases, I've been naughty about it. And so I'm trying to get better about it. This could be a rooted right around the corner. I'll show you what a rooted is real quick. That's going to be a rooted. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay, so I'm going to show you this guy. Yeah, they're beasts. They have a lot of life on them. Is this guy hiding from us? We don't want him to rush over here. That's 79th level. He is a group mob. So guys, here's the deal. We could wipe those all day if we have Bella with us, honestly. Or if we have good healers, we're gonna wipe it, basically. Oh, look at that. We just knocked out some of our missions right there. We got a 7. Okay. I'll be summoning one of them. We still make the whole mining run anyway, guys. No matter what. I do the whole strip anyway. And the Idrium we're going to get when we come down here. Right through this strip we're going to get Idrium. Just so you guys know. I don't know how well we're going to do on it, but probably okay. Because honestly, if you notice a lot of... Is that inside the wall? Look at this. Guys, I'm going to let you know. When I first started this, I didn't know you could summon these to you. And one time, I actually didn't summon my claim. I was brand new. I didn't actually know how to mine. And I went to Nea's. When Nea's used to have everybody sweating out there, it actually used to be a very popular place long ago. And I dropped a probe, and it ended up in some weird spot that I couldn't get to it. And I just gave up on it. It wasn't some massive amount. Oh, it's going awesome. We're doing good. We've got some global already. At this point, this is not a bad amount of this. These guys are the little security bots I kill, though, guys. See how they're 7th level? They loot well. For little guys that aren't hard to kill, absolutely fun to kill. And then I'll show you, we didn't grab the other missions. I'll stack a bunch of missions one day and we'll run around. But the slimes over here, there's a get slimed mission right there for killing the slimes. So there's missions for all this stuff, which is nice. I'm gonna just blast this guy. See how we got some purple paint there? That's nice. I don't know what we're gonna do with all that purple paint, but maybe one day be qualified. I'll check this out. Oh, that's not that high a level. We could work up to that. I don't really work the paint stuff that much. So guys, what we have is actually pretty easily came to us because in all the years I've been playing, I've never really been like, let me buckle down on painting. But I would like to be about like 15th level just for some options. So there, if you kill enough of these, you'll get the big pedipalps, the big crystal ones that hit a little harder. They're not actually that big of a deal either. There's a 6. We're dominating on this, guys. I really do love the Athena amps. One day when I get my tool making and my attachment making skill up high enough that we can make the 7, I'll pick a location and we'll just break this game. I mean, not really, because they're doing well, but like we'll feel like we're breaking the game that day. Okay, I'm gonna get us through here. So here's your jelly worms. They're pretty easy to kill. You kill enough of them, you get the big, big jellies. These guys kind of crowd this line. I stack this mission with the Get Slime mission, in which you pick that up right here, guys. I'll show you that at the end of this. I should have probably busted out my skateboard for getting through here, but we're going to drop more probes. Okay, so these crabs, that's what you use to get the stuff. Ah, boom. Um, that you need for doing. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's awesome. So every time you can get up those stages, that you know what? I'm going to tell you. That's the thing I also like about all these planets. If you get good at mining a planet, moving your way up those stages and stuff like that is super freaking easy comparatively. Like at first, and when I explore planets, guys, for the record, I do just drop probes in places. But on certain planets, I know areas and routes that I take that I've statistically been successful on, and I try to keep to them. And there's a big difference. There's even a few routes that I would go with a big dropper. There's a couple areas that I would go with a big amp just because of what's there, and if you did get something, it would be epic. Like Area 6 and Area 11, I think is what it is on Calypso. If you guys look up the chart with Dunkel and stuff like that, um, and somewhere else, it's available wherever the Scorpion thing is too, by the way. Um, you're not going to get that anywhere else. And so if you got an amped hit of Dunkel, like say a 9 or some crap like that, or a DD, you know what I'm saying? That's so much money that it's not even funny. And so certain areas I like, even though I don't know where the Dunkel necessarily is, just because of the specific material that there's a chance that I get, I would probably consider amped mining there anyway. You know what I'm saying? Out of just like speculatory greed of what if. See, we didn't go in there. These guys, I have not really hunted the crap out of these guys. I could probably work up my codex really well. Just gonna say on those guys. So I normally get one over here, and we usually get one at the top. But that's not always, so. Then I'll show you some other spots where I normally get it. But from here, it's gonna get, yeah. I dropped too early there. I don't know what I was doing. I guess catching the edge of this. This is a really good planet for this stuff, you guys, just so you know. Oh, I'll bet so. Yeah. So that's another thing. The maturity levels on some of these mobs are pretty good for them not being as hard as you would think. And some of the big mobs that look super like, oh, that's so beasty, they're beasty, but they're not like, if you're kitted properly, they're not that bad. And the fact is, there's some serious backup that you can get on this planet. There's a lot of really good players that you can usually message and be like, hey, would you help me on this? They're going to help you. There's some highly effective healers on this planet. And so, I don't know. I think it's a super easy planet to go up. It's one of the easiest ones for me to just see physical gains over the year. You know what I'm saying? There's your sky dudes. The easier ones, guys, if you're wanting to just kill easy ones, it's over in this area or maybe up here. They changed these islands around. So this volcano used to be here. This used to be the red PvP death zone. I haven't even rechecked this out since they moved that back around. Like long time ago they did that Risen Island thing. They moved things around. Oh, the Outer Rim now? Yeah, so they moved things around again. Oh, now I can think of multiple things I need to show you guys. This planet is a long list of let me show you this, you guys. Yeah, yeah, the level 14 and 18s, that's the ones I was thinking about. That's so they're on the Outer Rim now? Okay, that makes sense. That's a good place to put them. They're totally reasonable to do though. We're gonna drop right here. I had a really good hit down here one time though too, by the way. Just so you guys know. So it's not like this path is the only path. Um, I just have done this path pretty much every other day that I've been on this planet when I've been on this planet before. And so I've got it down because this is the one I use to get through all the dailies. And so it's the one I use. Um, I also, while I was exploring, you guys, have done pretty good exploring this weird path up through these cities. So there's this city right here, and I've done okay coming up this way, but I haven't done it to a high degree, like, and that's the difference, really. Oh, no, I get you. That's what everybody's trying to work on. Um, I've honestly just got this area down at this point, and I probably should not always just show everybody my paths on everything, but oh, so what we got to do is get you amps, amp mining guy. Once you know an area, right? So like really work an area. It's the same as like stock investment stuff like that, where you don't just like actually just random any stock and you trade it. You know what I'm saying? You know the crap out of that stock or that specific item. And if you're going to do a lot of anything, you want to pick at least a small thing that you can like have some distinct advantage of. And distinct advantages in this game, 90% of distinct advantages legitimately seem to be just like secret things you know, or just like just having high confidence of, well, this is the location of this. And outside of that, there's tons of other good benefits too, but the knowing the, hey, this is the high confidence of where this is probably going to be is not going to hurt you. And so, I really like this game at this point though. There's a lot of areas on this planet I probably should go and mine around and kind of see like, well, is there something cool that we could find here? Because before, and I'm going to tell you my complaint about this. This is a small complaint, guys, not a big one. When this was PvP zone, before they did Risen Island, there was no volcanic lava in the volcano, right? And if you poofed in there, you could get Cyrenium. I'm serious. Like, so when I'd come to this planet every little while, one of the first things I'd do is teleport myself into the center of the crater so I'd be able to mine the Cyrenium. And then one time, out of nowhere, oh, thank you very much. They then convert. Oh, that dude'll beat the tar out of me probably, guys. Let's not piss him off. So during their update, they decided that they were going to put volcanic lava in there, which didn't really matter. It like that didn't it wasn't a big deal. But you can't mine there now. I gotta fly past these guys, and I'll show you the spot that we're gonna start off at. For the longest time, I've had really good luck right here. That one's after me. Oh, maybe it wasn't after me. Maybe he walks that big of a road. Look at this guy. That guy's a big wanderer. Do you see that? Did you guys not think, hey, he's gonna go? You know what? We'll fly down here. Let's. These guys are liking to walk around a lot. So they kind of moved these guys around, and now they seem to patrol a little worse than they used to. So they used to be clustered way closer over there. I don't know why they decided to drop them into my mining zone. It's okay, it won't matter because we'll literally summon it to us in a second if we need to. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to mine this one real quick, and I'm going to summon the other one. That guy's going to come back and want to kill us, I'm sure. And I literally took our ooh, ooh, ooh. Watch this. Watch this. The danger of these kind of mining operations, right? This looks safe. Yeah, he wanted to get me, and I actually was really concerned that he was gonna for a second. Okay, all we gotta do is get close enough for the summon. Nope. Okay, so we cross our fingers, hope that none of them walk over. Man, they've got them patrolling big. Guys, a long time ago, they weren't like this distribution wise. I would drop that thing, I would get my pool, and I would often just set right over there in the corner and pull this. So they've decided to this guy's going for me, guys. And I put my thing away, so hold on one second. Is he not violent? Is Spirit of Destruction a non-violent Spirit of Destruction? Oh no, he's going for me. Okay, let's get Spirit of Destruction off me real quick. Always something like that. Don't worry, he'll be fine. I know, right? I was just like, well, he seems to just be like okay with us being right. Ah, now they're all on my thing? Guys, not cool. Not cool garden. Okay. Do we lure him away? Oh, okay. We don't have to, maybe. I was willing to lure him away and then fly away. Okay. I feel that this is a good idea. Oh, now they're gone. Okay, we're gonna go for it. Cross your fingers, guys. Hold on one second. I gotta move this thingy me. I don't know what you mean of minimize empty traffic jams. Yeah, I'm not following actually. I'm confused on that, but I am attempting to. I say so much random stuff that sometimes. Oh, I've never tried that. Is that something people do? I don't use a TT at all. Like, not at all actually. Ooh, guys, I didn't even kill myself there. I have a bunch that randomly I keep on getting, not TTs necessarily, guys. I'll show you the TT one. I got this from a mission or something. I don't even know what mission. Um, I don't use it because I'm legitimately just trying to move up as fast as possible in a different way. Like I'm trying to drop the more higher drops, and but I'm not willing to switch to the ridiculous level amps at this point. I don't feel I'm have enough locations memorized and know it well enough to be like, oh, let me switch to, I don't know, anything over what I'm using. I like the lower stuff. Oh, I don't throw two at once. Oh, you mean throw at two resources at once? I don't know. I get that you think that. Um, Sometimes I hit pretty good. Right now I'm up pretty good for the weak mining for sure. But I feel that that's an unfair situation because of um the fact I HOF'd and stuff. But I don't really even care about that. I'm literally still skilling. And so I'm not that worried about it. But most of the time I actually pull pretty good ahead. And so but I also lose my butt if I'm exploratory mining, okay? By that way, that Laterium, we need that for stuff. And we need it in dust form. I'm going to tell you something that people really make me mad about on this. Not really. I'm not mad at them, I'll be honest. But here's the deal. See how this is 117%? I don't remember how much it's worth in the other form where somebody does the thing where they refine it into whatever it goes into, Laterian ingots or something. But literally, there are a bunch of blueprints that actually take it in the just raw form, not refined. And I think it actually sells for a higher percentage not refined. And so you literally cannot refine it, put it in the auction, and sell it. That was a horrible drop. I was way too close, guys. Way too close. That was not a good choice. That was pointless. I'm going to see what these guys are. They're just dusters. Let's just kill our way through the dusters, to be honest. I like their kind of outfit. Look at that. That does kind of look a little apocalyptic. You know what? I'm shocked that there's not a fancy duster armor set. That's oh, did we really run out of loot pill stuff going on? You know what? I'm not killing enough to need a loot pill right now. I think they look cool. What do we got over here? I thought that was a mob for about 1 second. I was like, what the crap am I walking up on, guys? Yeah, these guys look cool. I should be doing the mission. No, I don't have most of the missions going right now, but I am going to do a whole stream where I just grab all the missions and show how ridiculously you can stack missions on this planet. That is an absolute plan. There's so much mission stacking on this planet, it's amazing. Guys, I'm not currently using a lot of angelic grit. I'm gonna just be honest. This is not that good of a. Can I tell you though where I do know that he is correct on the only go for one thing? So there are several areas that I found that if I have the other resource up, I am just wasting my stuff. And that's just reality. Like off the side of Silver Ridge on Calypso, there's a land area that is probably the best zinc field I've ever seen. In fact, I used it to go and mine, in which I was legitimately just mining it to move through the iron mission type stuff. And oh yeah, see what I mean? That's not that great. And so it's better to not refine it. It's better to just not refine it at all and sell it for the 115. And oh yeah, any zinc isn't that low. It's not that deep. And so I started the zinc mine with like literally like a 101 or a 10 something, but I still mine it when I'm in that area with this one. Cuz here's the deal. That zinc mine is right under area 6. So if you look at Silver Ridge on Calypso, and then you like hover up above and you see over to the side you got your area 6 and 11 and stuff like that up there. The one that's right to the side of it is what I'm talking about. That's a zinc field. I've never ever done well if I have my E matter dropped. So like in that area, I don't have the E matter up at all. I will just do um the zinc because I've always lost my butt if I don't. And and there is stuff there. I think there's alisite or something like that there that you hit once in a while. But like it's such a bad conversion worth that it isn't worth having them both up. It's I mean like and somebody's gonna one day get a HOF there on something and I'm sure they'll be like, well he was wrong. My personal opinion is that I would rather just go in there and mine the crap out of it for the skill and get through that zinc mission. In which that's what I use it for is working that zinc mission for mining forward. In which that's a giant chunk of skill points on all that stuff anyway. Plus, I can't remember which screw it is, like the hardened screw or something like that, that's all zinc anyway. And so once in a while, if I have like a ridiculous run, I'll load it and actually run it. Take the damage, I guess is what you would call it. Sometimes the run goes good. I'm not a massive metal engineer. I'm working on it. I will say that I don't know for a fact, but do you know how metallurgy goes into mining stuff? I'm not sure how that affects things, but I do think that the metallurgy is actually a beneficial skill legitimately in mining. I just, like mathematically, how do you know? Besides the fact that it's on the chart and they say so. I mean, but how is that actually impacting things? Ah, see, that wasn't happy. That was. I'm gonna jump us over right here in 1 second anyway. Actually, let's just make it a little further and then we'll jump. These guys are docile-ish. Most of the time they won't try to kill you. So people avoid mining in these guys' like space. But in all honesty, there's a lot of mobs, not tons. There are some mobs that they're not really going to try to kill you immediately. And so, like, but a lot of people are afraid of them and so avoid them. And I'm not saying this guy won't make a rush for me at all, but I'm saying that we have a high likelihood that he just leaves us alone. And so that's nice, right? I've probably slaughtered up this area up here, and we could probably switch over to the Idrium and stuff like that, to be honest. Now, blue crystal, I've hit that, I believe, on this Risen Miners Island area, and down here where the robots are. I don't know if you guys like hunting them. I love hunting the robots down there. Guys, there's so many great robots on this planet to hunt. Absolutely a good robot hunting planet. Good mobs too, but and not really a ton of mutants. There's the mutant dire weeds. Those are mutants, but Okay, alright, let's do it. I'm gonna show you what I mean in this docile part though, real quick. That they're not. I'm not saying that they won't attack. I'm just saying that like see how close we are, and they're basically not doing crap. And so if I wanted to walk over here and drop a probe, I'm probably pretty safe. I'm gonna see. I think right here they might get mad. Yeah, see right there, he's gonna get mad at me. Maybe. Is he gonna charge? Or is he forgetting? Yeah, he might be a let live, let live. I don't know. You see him charging, we know he'll hit hard. He is sizing us up though. You see that? Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I'm gonna jump us to the next area real quick before our friend decides that. Oh, see, he quit sizing us up even. Did you see that crap? So we could have dropped in there easy. And that's what I mean. And by the way, not all the mobs, but there are a few mobs like that on this planet and other planets that make it where you don't have to actually be like, oh, well, that's a 36th level creature. I better not go in there. That's absolutely the coolest part about it because so many people don't go in there because it's such a high level creature and they avoid it. And so you have less stuff to compete against. Okay, so boom. Got to get us orientated to the right direction. Down this way is where you do the whole daily with the swamp lurkers. It's one of the areas. There's low level ones too, like lower level, but this area down here's. Oh, I see. I wasn't trying to drop. I was trying to switch it back over to it. That was a mistake, guys. We're too close. All those mistakes where you double drop and stuff like that. That's naughty. I know that it can happen where you get a hit after you've already dropped a drop in an area, but overall, no. No, not at all. And so I'm not a fan of that, guys. It can happen because I've seen it happen for other people and stuff, and it's probably happened for me once or so too, but you know. See, there's our Idrium right there. Now, can I tell you guys, we're going to swoop the whole way through here anyway, even though I got it. Because I'm probably also on a faction mission to get 3 Idrium pools like that. And this is one of the main materials we use for the Athena well, this is what we use for the Athenas. And so, different people have different strategies with their miners. I've noticed that some people will literally run this whole valley and they just drop drops the whole way. The whole, like, and then they gather up all their things at the end and come and claim them. I'm much more of a I claim them as I move person, but I don't think it matters because I've seen people just like seriously run the whole area just being like voomp, voomp, like anytime they make their like 100 something meters, they just drop again. And if they go clean it all up, it's, you know what I mean? It's the exact same thing. Ah, see. And somebody could have mined the crap out of this for all I know. This is where the Idrium is. And it's one of the places. It's the one I know about. There's probably others, so I'm not trying to pretend there's none other on this planet. But the place that I go to do the daily for it is definitely this area. And as you can tell, the yellow crystal, we're just overpouring on it, in all honesty. I already have some in the auction house, a big old stack of it. And in all honesty, we're going to end up with another stack probably pretty soon. And so, because we're not using it at the level that we're gaining it. I sound like a robot just got shot, right? But yeah, this is the stretch where the Idrium is. It's actually probably through this whole stretch right here, but I don't usually every time do the whole stretch. And a lot of the times I will just do it till we've got the daily done. And then every 3 day collect the faction. You know what I'm saying? Because the daily gives you your points anyway. There's our faction for the green crystals. See, we're just killing it. And there are a ton more missions on this planet, guys. I'm going to tell you also, I don't think I use actual green crystals for anything. I can't think of anything I currently make that actually takes those. I mean, I'm not complaining that we have them, and I'll probably use them, but like this other stuff I specifically use, and so it's... But green crystals, I don't think I actually use those. These are just old Paneleons. I love this mob. It's a great mob. I'll probably try to avoid pissing them off. They're not super aggressive, but they're ish aggressive. We'll kill them pretty fast if they want to get aggressive, though. I'm still going to drop. I just don't want to have to fight them all or have them like surge on us. The thing is, though, with Paneleons, there's a chance that you get a pristine. These are all old. See that Guardian? We're going to kill the Guardian. That is going to happen. I don't think we'll get the pristine right here, but you know, like you could get a pristine from those guys. And a pristine is a super big deal. For one, everybody needs the pristines for all the cool stuff they're trying to upgrade. By everybody, that includes me. And I'm still needing some of the stuff. I think I have most of our stuff to do an upgrade. I'm only going to kill the ones we have to, which is pretty much going to be a bunch of them. See what I mean? They're aggressive enough that we'll have to kill our way through here. Just to that side right there, guys. I'll get us running so we're not being too out of control. There's a dominant right there. That's kind of probably we want that dominant more than anything. I'm gonna get through these guys real quick, and then we'll kill that dominant for sure if I can keep track of him. I think it's that dominant out there. I saw it. There's a 21 or 20. Yeah, you know what? Let's focus on what we're doing today. Okay, let me get this down. This is the fastest way through this kind of stuff without having to deal with them. I hate it when they hit my skateboard though. Those guys will hit pretty hard, especially a 21. I'm gonna bet the 21 slams hard. By the way, this is great area. Watch this, guys. See how nice that water is though, guys? He's gonna drown in 1 second, don't worry. So all of these green trees here, this is a tree farmable area, you guys. This is good for skilling. This whole beach area. Just in case you guys are looking for more places to skill with tree farming, you can do some serious tree farming on this planet. I need to do serious tree farming. There's a lot of skills that you get from tree farming, guys. Are they trying to say we're overweight or something? Always something like that. Okay. Making it forward. Well, we just missed 2 in a row. That's not good. That, that's depressing always. It's okay. Now, you guys, look at how much we've burnt on that Athena, though. So if you guys notice, we're just using 1.2 ped per clicky on the Athena, which is actually really cheap if you think of it. And that's why I like it. It's a cheaper, you get the 3 amp, right? So you're not getting crap where you're not getting anything. But you get it pretty cheap, ped wise. I'm betting this guy just mined the crap out of this. This was not a good mine run for this area right here. And I'm going to bet money on it that it just, yeah, people are mining it right now. I'm going to not mine it. I don't know if they're using the same miner as me or not. But we can do this and just zap ourselves to some other place like nothing. And so let's let them mine it. They're probably doing their daily. We already got our daily on this material. I don't know that we'll necessarily find the blue right off the bat. Honestly, this area is probably great to mine. I haven't been up there forever, but you know, go here. Whoa. So what I'm gonna guess is that it's just being mined the crap out of then. These guys I love to kill. You guys want to know? That's a great. Great mob. Ah, there's purple crystal, guys. I wasn't looking for that. Oh, I just dropped a frickin' second one. Holy crap. A mess. Oh, yeah, drill bots are awesome. I love drill bots. I'm gonna do a super jump. We're gonna just... This isn't necessarily an area I mine, right? This... And so I'll go to where we actually mine. Okay. Well, this is pretty dang close to it, though. Go. Okay. We've got the same thing going on. We're gonna have robots around. I'm gonna tell you guys, there's a really good missions for the robots. And so if you are doing dailies and stuff like that, they actually have good stackable dailies and stuff like that for them. Can't even remember what all skills you can get. I guarantee on Thursday when we're playing, I'm going to cover the crap out of which missions and stuff. I won't even be able to cover all the missions on the planet, but I'll be able to cover a good amount of the ones that are pretty skill beneficial and stuff like that. I think I would say I'll be able to cover them. They're being brutal at us right this second, though. Look at that. We've got some more coming done. 88. Holy crap. Guys, I'm going to send this stuff back. Open inventory. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay, we're just sending that to storage. That lightens our load instantly. I'm going to tell you guys, so often sending stuff back like that saves my butt. And so I'll have to remember, hey, make sure to get the extra helicopter out of the thing, you know what I'm saying? But and get the stuff out of the helicopter. But outside of that, if you're ever overweight, just load up a vehicle and send it back to your storage container. Absolutely a totally reasonable way to do things. We should be approaching the robots. Holy crap, somebody has just, what, dominate mined the crap out of this stuff right before I got on? I'm not sure. Uh, they have a storage terminal, but it doesn't allow for that. I do have a portable trade terminal though, and I could have just sold the stuff if I wanted. But I don't like doing that necessarily all the time. Do you guys see what I mean on the yellow crystal though? How we're gonna end up majorly over on yellow crystal? And why I end up selling a bunch of it? It's okay. There's worse things to be than over on something, right? But these robots, the drill bots, are one of my favorite mobs. They global like good. I mean, they're not like I've never HOF'd off of them, but I've had enough globals that were reasonable that I don't dislike them as a mob. I don't feel they're a stingy mob compared to some for sure. I don't remember these Christmas trees with the snow being here, but who knows? Maybe it's just me. We're gonna kill some of them though. This is also one of the other mobs that actually makes sense. Hey, how are you doing? Oh no, see what happened there? So we've done 3 accidental drops. Have you seen any of them though? Any? And obviously I do them enough. If you've watched enough of these to know. Oh, I wish you weren't sick. Get better fast. Like straight up. I hope you get better fast. That sucks. I hope it's nothing major at least. See, there's our Zorn, and it's a modest. That's not bad at least. When well, I hope you get better anyway. Oh, look, I destroyed the robot menace. I didn't even know I was doing that one. But I guess we were. We were out here doing a mission anyway. I kind of felt bad because I didn't grab the missions. Thank God. Getting credit for them anyway. That's a bunch of Zorn right here, though, huh? But you guys see what I mean? Like, this is pretty easy mining as a planet. And in all honesty, if I did know which one to switch to which thing, probably be ridiculously profitable. Like, maybe next level profitable at that point. Okay. It's a good area to drop one. You gotta keep an eye on these guys, you know that, right? I had a global right in this valley at one point, a long time ago. And so I always am waiting for that global to hit again. I know most people do that, where they're like, I had one here once. In fact, honestly, on Calypso, even near that noob area, I once had a amazing kit, and still to this day, if I'm in the area, I'll go to that exact spot and drop one. I still have not got another amazing kit. There's some low light. I use that for something, but I honestly don't know what. Yeah, it's some. Kind of wondering what it is. Okay, we're gonna zippy zap ourselves. I'm gonna show you guys some more stuff, and we'll look at what we have. I think for reals, guys, I'm gonna trim my beard this year, just so you guys know. I don't want to shock anybody or freak anybody out when it happens. It's probably gonna happen soon. I mean, like, we'll find out. I used to not have a beard, just so you guys know. I've had a beard, not had a beard. It's a wishy-washy thing. But I haven't. I don't know what's gonna happen yet. We'll find out. There'll be to be announced, or maybe one morning we just wake up and I've made some kind of decision. Cause I am impulsive. I'll let you know. There's a. So look at this. We get all these mining missions. Boom, boom. All those badges. That was pimp. We like badges. Gotta find them now. Okay, right there. We got more badges going on. Drop those on there. So now we're under 600 to be able to get what we got done. You know what I'm saying? That'll be awesome. So here's what I want to show you guys. I know that in the past I've showed you guys the Cyrene plates, right? So you can get Cyrene plates right here, the Imperium plates, and the Imperium plates are what you upgrade into the upgradable plates. They're a super, super big deal. We're also doing some other things forward here too, guys. And the ability to use them is not a little bit. So at 900, we'll be able to upgrade pretty far down the line. Not exactly sure where, but you know, it'll be a significant upgrade. I've already got the stuff, as you can see, for the first upgrade for the plate, pretty much. Um, I'm still gathering some stuff. Obviously, I need some more plates. I'm going to show you where we're getting the plates. Try to find the right vehicle real quick. Inventory. It's the wrong vehicle. Inventory. And I'll deal with that later. Because we have a bunch of stuff being built up in here already. Kinda. Okay. Now I'm going to take you to where we get our plates. I know what their mission is. Actually, I'm going to claim the rest of our daily stuff right here. Because that's going to be important. We don't want to forget that. And then I'm going to show you where we get our plates. You can just buy the plates, by the way, in the auction house. So if you just want to work through the dailies and get all your faction badges, which, by the way, there's faction missions over here too, this way. I'm gonna have to go over there because it looks like maybe they changed that a little bit physically. So we just got all that, bang. So see how that's a good amount of mining skills, right? And so that helps. Sorry. We're at 23rd level. I'm going to show you guys Miner Island. So then you go over to this island. Guys, before you start doing lots of mining on this planet, make sure that you do get this picked up. So on this island, right, there's a little robot here too. He has missions. I gotta figure out where he is. He has to spawn or something. The wiggly tail. Yeah, right there. This little miner dude. He has missions for you. And see, we just got Miner Paradise 4 out of the way. Did we? No. I probably didn't. Hold on. Let's find that. Find out how far away we are. So you want to stack this though, basically, and make sure that you're getting both of these missions. Minus Paradise rank 4. Right there. So see how, and it doesn't actually have to be on Risen Island, by the way. It's basically just claims all over the planet. It's a bunch of claims. It's not just a few. Let's see if we got any of these done, actually. We're close to that blue crystal one. Close to that one. Not way close. Close to the green crystal. Guys. We really got to get down on this. Look at that. We're slowly getting there. I'm going to tell you, I don't find this nocifer. I don't know where that is, guys. I obviously found it once, but that's one of the ones that I don't just know, hey, let me go get that. But as you can see, you can stack these, stack the dailies, stack these iron missions, and stack this guy's missions all together. That's a lot of stacking some mining crap, right? So if you just do the dailies and stuff, you're going to be pimping it right there. Now, I'm going to show you this zone right here. Super important. These guys are where we get our little Cyrene type token. So this guy is the collector guy right here. He'll give you this mission. I'll show you the mission. I probably already have it because he's not glowing for me. Think of what he's called. The Sky dudes. Hazard mechs right here. Track this one. So see these hazard mechs? You can do this every day. Honestly, for a lot of people, it takes more than one day to do. The hazard mechs are a lot of different sizes of them. Each time you do this, you get a Imperium armor plate. So that's a nice little bonus. Plus, you can do it with the um, stacking of the um, codex and stuff like that, and which is important. I'm going to fly over here and show you the ridiculous ones, and then I'll show you the ones that we'll be dealing with. So there's this stuff over here, the big birds. They're 280th something level. And once in a great while, you'll get a mech somewhere up in here, but it looks like it's mostly big birds today. Oh, right there. Here's a 79th level mech. This is the one we'd probably pin up if we were doing like, hey, we have a healer and we're just mobbing this dude again and again. He's one of the rooted. So we've got that rooted down that way, right there, right? And we've got the rooted right there. Now, over on this side, where we're going to be doing our hunting, just past the wall, if you look, we're going to get into more reasonable leveled ones. This is where I'm going to be mostly doing my hunting of them. A lot of you guys I know are beasts and you don't necessarily have the same, well, I don't know what level you'd hunt, but basically you've got 40th levels here. I'll show you this. Big ones there, but right here you end up with 21st levels, and there are littler ones. I think that's going to be your 15th levels. Yeah, this is where I hunt right here, guys. And then up on this hill you have like 15th, where there should be some littler dudes right here. I feel I'm missing a stack. But basically there's these 15ths, and I believe there's some lower level ones right down in here somewhere, but I'm having a hard time finding them. There's the 9ths right there. So guys, you don't have to fight the let me get us in here properly. And there's 5th level ones. So obviously you don't have to fight like super high level ones. You can pick more reasonable level ones. They have it mixed up to where it's not like a single option, which is super nice, right? Because that would just mess a lot of people over to where like they couldn't progress, because it would be setting it up to where like, oh, okay, well, if you're not this level, forget you. In which that's not what anybody wants. So obviously the 5th level dudes, they'll go down pretty fast. I mean, depending. They actually do kind of hit hard, guys. All you have to do is fill the bar. It doesn't matter which ones you fill the bars with. Every time you fill the bar, you get one of those little plates. If you have 300 faction badges, you can do the first plate upgrade. 600 faction badges is the second plate upgrade. And 900 faction badges is the next upgrade, and so on. And that goes all the way up to perfected, which is pretty up there. And then for the armor, it's every 500 faction badges. Plus the stuff that goes into the armor and the plates is pretty ridiculous, you guys. I'm going to just be honest. They're semi-aggressive, so I got a little sloppy with being up in here. But they're not horribly aggressive, you know what I mean? And these 5th level ones obviously don't do tons of damage. Thank gosh. And so that's not a complaint, it's just... Okay, let me walk back over towards our place. I can kill these guys, not have them on us. I'll share this next thing. Because I think that there's several important things about Cyrene that people don't know about, which is absolutely... Well, every planet, there's several things on every planet that people don't know about. Every time I land on a planet, one of you guys let me know something that's like new. And if I have never been to a planet, you guys have freaking epic the situation every time. Just straight up, the amount of information that you guys have as viewers has been a super big deal. I believe I do have it. Um, but I'm not 1,000,000%. I think I do. If I didn't forget it on Calypso. At one point I had got the flesh for it. But now I kind of am not really sure that I didn't take it to Calypso when I went to Calypso last time. So we'll find out. I might be reseeking flesh. And I can't remember who was the easiest person to get flesh off of last time, so. By the way, these are not a robot, you guys. These count as mechs, count as an animal because it's like considered that there's a pilot in the cockpit. Yeah, something like that. I think it could be the dusters. Honestly, the I got a bunch of mine, but one of my buddies, he was on this planet. He got all his plates done already. Not all the way done, guys. But he got them upgraded. Full set and stuff. And I can't remember what he was hunting, but he hunted so much that by the time he left, he actually sold a pile of flesh. And so, because he got a hold of me, he's like, hey, would you like to buy some of this? I have a bunch if you need it. And I was like, oh, I don't think I need it at the time. Now I might be like, oh, well, I guess we're hunting some stuff for a second. These guys, they're not letting up on the following me, are they? Hold on, I gotta grab that. Oh, look at that. It was a blessing in disguise. They just wanted us to get a codex thing. Is what it was. Throw down a skateboard. Move way faster that way. But yeah, this is the super chill, super easy area. Honestly, if we can get enough people together, I would even be willing to set up a situation where we can take down one of those 200th and something level big birds. I don't know what gets out of them, guys. So I'm like, don't be like assuming that I know that they drop something good. I have no idea what they drop. I've never killed a big bird in my whole Entropia universe career. Honestly, I feel that's kind of a newer mob, though. Is that really all we got there? Weird, huh? Okay, we're gonna drop all that stuff in there. So now you guys know, don't refine this because you get a less percentage if you refine that. Just so you guys know. I'm going to take off our equipment and I'm going to show you why. Equip this. We always want to repair. Our repair bill is going to be low, just so you guys know. It's never a big repair bill. Super, super economical, like not over the top equipment. Great way to go sometimes. Okay, so there's all kinds of stuff here. Not what we're looking for. Okay, so if you've never been to this planet, you're gonna, when you get here, like almost on any other planet, people like to skill, they like to sweat, they like to get free pad because they're basically sweating or something. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you that you can sit there and you can sweat Paneleones right here, or you can go inside of the little mission that's just in the doorway right here, just so you guys know that's an option. Or the other option is you don't sweat the Paneleones. And I'm going to show you two different things. I'm not going to sweat immediately, so don't everybody panic. Um, so this is where I sweat. And I'm going to tell you, this tree right here is where I pull the dudes back to. Sometimes I mine right here. I mined right here yesterday and got an HOF, so it's probably not a good idea to drop here again, just to be honest. But we'll drop. Boom. See, yeah, HOF yesterday, probably. So here's the difference in why I like to do these guys. And I'm not going to sweat them right this second. But what I will do is I will run up in here and we will scan these dudes, right? Because they like to be scanned because there's a chance when you scan things that you get xenobiology. That's an 8th level one. I'll deal with him in a second. You got to watch it. That 8th level one sneaks in here. See how they're shooting at me and they're giving me dodge skill, guys? So this mob, it gives dodge skill. That's a super important thing in life. I like dodge skill. I don't know if you guys like dodge skill. I'm going to try to scan enough that we can actually get a xenobiology count. I'm going to kill this 8th level dude so he doesn't get in our way. But we want a lot of dudes shooting at us for a second. I wouldn't want that going on if we were sweat. Okay, guys? Okay. So see the dire weed fluxing that we got right there? Okay, we're going to pull up our little scanner. And this is an easy way to get some skills. I don't always do this, but it makes you feel like a little like mothership. I don't know if you guys do mothershipping a lot, but on a mothership when you're skilling, basically you fly around and you get a bunch of space mobs on you. And once you get all the space mobs on you, the repair crew kicks in and they just start repairing everything. Now, sometimes you take the space mobs. I'm going to heal myself. This is repairable, this level 6 gen chip. And so is this level 1 gen chip right down here, so it doesn't really matter. They're going to run out of skills in a second. If I wanted to, I could drown them right here. And so when you're sweating, you'll see a lot of people that do drown them like that. Just so you guys know. Now, right now, I'm going to switch probably to this level 1 combustive chip. And I'm going to just take them down from this side to the other side. They're not going to be a real challenge. I'll probably have to heal myself somewhere in here. But this is an easy way to get some dodge skill. I mean, like, don't grab this many at first. This is not a good choice at first. And by the way, the reason that this is not a horrible idea for me is these are repairable chips. Not like, they're already, there's no markup on my stuff. It's just TT cost in repair. You know what I mean? Obviously, this guy needs hit, but Move that out of the way. Oh, I've got the wrong. That's the wrong thing, guys. That was an arsenic chip that I accidentally clicked on. We don't want to use our arsenic chip on these guys. But this is a great way to get your PvP and skills up outside of PvP. So, reality-wise, just swant these guys. They have 50 sweat or 80 sweat a piece, which doesn't take a long time, but it takes long enough that you get a second. And if I just have one of these dudes up, I don't have to be armored or anything. We can just like grab them, and I'll show you that in a second. That's with a ring though, by the way. That's not like, hey, if I had no ring, I need to quit hitting that. I'm gonna get this out of the way actually. I'm gonna redo this layout too. I'm gonna tell you, you guys have gave me some input on the sloppiness of my layout. Um, which I don't disagree with, but it's all fixable stuff that, I'll probably make my layout a little nicer, a little bit more friendly, decrease some of the mistakes I make probably too. Super chill mob though. Okay, I'm gonna kill him and we'll grab a fresh one. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, there are tempos all down this coast. Yeah, I'm going to show those when I show all the skill missions that you can stack. The whole coast has tempo missions. And so you can literally, that's the thing. It's very stackable planet. They're all micro missions, but reality wise, stackable wise, is a super easy one to get. So see how I've got him after me? Watch this stuff, guys. Now, a lot of people will pull him over to the coast because they're going to drown them. That's not a bad idea. And honestly, a long time ago, I predominantly did drown them out. Including when I first got my regeneration ring, I would go get a bunch of them on me, soak up the skills from them, drown them, and then I would just come out and like basically be very casual, like, oh, well, I'm going to just sweat one at this point type thing until my life got back up and stuff. And if I had a better ring, this would even go faster. But see how there's nothing near us? And even if another player comes to do the tempo, because if you're too close, people will kill your stuff in their tempo mission. And so this being all the way out here allows that not to happen. These have a good amount of sweat on them. They're so easy to sweat. I'm not going to sweat this guy out all the way, but I do want to let you guys know that if you do sweat one out all the way, you can rescan them. So like if you scan a mob twice in a row, it ends up not actually counting the second scan. You don't get anything out of the second scan unless it's been a long enough time. But it so happens that by the time you're done sweating these guys, it's already time that you can scan them again, which is crazy effective. So you get 2 scans per mob basically sweating them out here while you're swanting them. And I know not everybody swants or sweats, and some people think it's vastly beneath them. I actually find it super chill, especially on like planets like Rocktopia and stuff like that, or this planet where you can set there and not have to be all like actively sweating. There's a big difference. So like if I have to sit there and I don't know why I'm turning like that. If I have to active sweat, I'm not that into it to be honest. You know, like where it's a 10 hit point mob where like you're like jing 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 and then you have to kill him again. But if I can just like click my guy on a mob and then like get up, load a batch of dishes or something like that, I absolutely like that kind of mob. And both the Panaleons and the weeds are super easy to do that on this planet, just to be honest, you guys. And so I do hope that helps you guys out. Hold on 1 second. I do want to find somebody that's streaming Entropia Universe real quick before I get off. Bella is streaming Entropia Universe. Wait, is Bella? Bella, are you streaming? Well, it's indicating she is, so we're on our way there. Let's cross fingers, guys. By the way, I hope you guys have a great channel and peace and very best wishes. It actually indicates it might be off